G'day viewers, Ivan here from Peak Off-Road Equipment, Wetherill Park, Sydney, Australia. And welcome again to the showroom. Today we've got something a little bit different. Well, not so much different, but different enough. I have here pretty much a brand new 79 series single cab. A little bit special, it's on portals from Marks Adapters there in Melbourne, Sydney, Australia. Again, the Mexicans succeed in something else. And on the back, what makes this car a little bit different is it has the zone composite panel canopy. So normally in Australia you see, and around the world you'll see an aluminium canopy, or the not so exciting ones which are all fiberglass and have no structural integrity. In this case here, it's been matched, which you can't even see from this side, with the Boss Aluminium RT1 Overland, and it's got most of the options as well. Also, to introduce to yourself now is the new Boss Aluminium 270 awning. Now, like normal, what we're going to do is we're going to open and close the awning. That gets rid of that, so people hasn't seen that. And then we'll go ahead and open and close the tent and have a look at that. And we'll have a general run around of the car. So it gives you an idea of where you're going to be. So let's get started and let's go straight into the awning. Right, like all awnings, it's pretty straightforward. Grab the zippers, open her up. The new Boss Aluminium awning is pretty cool. I'll show you why in a second. Pretty much straightforward. Two Velcros. Open it up. Grab your bars out. Make sure all three bars are out. Again, if you keep pulling on this as per normal, you will wreck the bag. And then just grab the last arm and pull it around. Pull it tight. Now this has portals, and sorry about the darkness, I need to use a steppy. So this is with the portals here, it's got 6 inches of lift. So everything here needs, so like normal, in this case you sell them an awning and also a 4-high step ladder to get to things. This awning itself is 23 kilos. It's the first one that the Boss Aluminium have manufactured. They're going to do several of them. This one, the one that goes more towards the front, like a max awning with extra pole on the other end, so it gives you a huge coverage. And there's talk about a 180 as well. The way these are constructed is fantastic. So they've gone above and beyond. Instead of going to the large truss, they've gone for a double C-channel construction. The corner bracket itself is fantastic. And also, I'll just get out into the sun to show you guys. This is the mounting bracket. This mounts normally to the tent. And so if you can see, that's mounted to the tent. And you can pick up anywhere along here, or you can turn there. Now, there also will be more mountings for Rhino racks and front runner racks and maybe the ARB base rack, but at this stage it's still fairly new. This is one of the first ones we've done, and I'll show you another video about how the awnings are mounted in the Boss Aluminium tent video, which I promise is coming out shortly. Also, again, I have to say thank you to Artie. Hello, Artie.
G'day, g'day.
Thank you again. 4X Adventures is editing and filming this for us. A great friend of ours, and he's just, or we have just gone through a Victoria High Country trip. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. You can see the coverage is fantastic. The construction is excellent, the material is good. We're going to put it away and then we'll get into the tent of the Boss Aluminium and how that's mounted. So let's get into it. Oh, I forgot the pole. I better do that first. All right, all you do is unzip this. Basically, it's like everything else. Sorry if my arm's in the way. Just undo it. This is mounted on a ladder mounted here. We'll bring it around. Again, it's just a reversal. Now, because it is so tall, this vehicle, remembering I'm 6'3", and to the bottom is 2.4 metres in the air, so it's quite high. Like normal, you find your awning cover, find the Velcros, throw the awning cover on top, Everything gets harder and harder when it's so up high. Right, unlike say the Alu-Cab or some of the other awnings, this one is not a roll-up scenario. So it's basically a folding scenario. So you find the sweet spot. That looks about sweet to me. And like everything, you'll get used to it. I should really get my short lookers on. And again, you don't put pressure on this, you just hold it down, give it a little bit. And again, this one here, I really should put my short lookers on. Nice and in there. This, like normal, gets rolled up and just fed in behind. If you get concerned over corrugations with anything that's floating around like that, remember the old sock, put in a sock, tie it up underneath, because you have a lot of poles and a lot of canvas rubbing, right? Especially if you don't do it up nice and tight. So like everything, the bag fits in the bag pretty easy. Watch out, said zipper. And we're done. Look, it's not excessive time. The biggest advantage of this is it is a light awning. The construction is very solid and it's not very high this way. So it doesn't look too bulky on the top of your car. Anyway, enough about the awning. Let's go and rip this tent open. All right, it's pretty straightforward to open this. There's a little latch here, which is a locking latch. If you can hear that, Artie, it's a locking latch. So you don't, in this case, you don't have to put the padlock on it. Or you can put the padlock on, but you don't have to put a little cleat pin in to get it to rattle open. The awning, the tent, sorry, is the RT1 Overland. So the Overland has the fan, the large mattress, which is like 100 millimeters, and Artie will show you in here. So normally what you do, in this case, you open this up and then you get the ladder out the side and you would put these poles on upstairs from in this big window. But because it's all nice and white and I'm in my daily thing, because this is an opportune video, and we've been promising to get to them. Now I hear a lot of comments about people about these things. They are always preset, right? And then you grab this one, put it in the corner, and the next one in this corner. Now the reason I'm this far away is so Artie can actually see, but as you can see here, you can do this from inside. Just bang these up the top and you can stretch out the canvas. Now this is not going to flap around. It's pretty nice. So what I'll do is I'll get Artie, before I lose my mic, I'll get Artie to jump on this ladder and he can have a look while I pop on the other side. Well, Artie, this is something a little bit different, isn't it? Again, I'm not going to get in here. I'm 6'3". There is oodles amount of room. Look at the size of this window. So, since it's been around for so long, this tent, this is insulated, closed foam cell, 100 millimeter mattress. This is with the Overlander. It has a light switch down here and the lights are above you. So you've got orange, white, up, down. There's power also in the front corner for your USB chargers. A couple of the other things here is on the top there is a RAM mount. Now on the RAM mount there is, Artie, can you just pass me that fan please? Just inside there. You can see how professional we are. This RAM mount, there's a RAM mount ball already up on the lid of the tent. And what you do is just whack this on, plug it in, or you can leave it up there but when you leave it up there, you must make certain it is in the upright position, otherwise it will go down this way. The other great thing about these tents, which I'll show you a little bit later in the photos, is at the back of the tent there's two little vents. So this is to keep pressure in and out of the tent. So when you close the tent or open it, it actually sucks a little bit of dust inside. Just a little bit, but over time it's a little bit more. It also depressurizes the tent. So now it actually has a vent, because these tents are very well sealed. If you notice also at the side, which I'll show you a little bit later again, is the canvas is off this deck. So there's no chance at all of wicking water in when the water gets in between the dust seal and the tent. Remember, the seal on the outside of the tent is only a dust seal. It is not a waterproof seal. Water will get in between the dust seal and the side of the tent. But over here you see this large bit over here. This is 40 millimeters from here to here. Sorry, you can't see my hand. From here to here, it's 40 millimeters. So in saying this tent itself is fantastic. It is only single skinned. The quality of the canvas is great for that. The door opens up the top, and also there's a magnet that holds the side bit. But please go check out a video, which I haven't done yet, which if you see this later on, about the Boss Aluminium. We'll get right into it. So what we're going to do is show you how it closes down, and we'll go from there. Again, I have to do this so Artie and you guys can actually see. So a matter of just pulling this down. Again, you'd be doing this from inside. You put this one down, bring this one, pop this one up. Matter of just, I need to hang on, we're a long way up. And this one. So now it's a matter of putting the canvas in. Can you see enough, Artie? Yep. Grab the bungee. So you can do this from here, or move your ladder, and then just a matter of bringing the tent down. See how the bungee is underneath the rope? This is the addition to help you suck it in. Canvas, remember, quick karate chop, throw it in, look down this side. I know it's right on the other side. Put your hand in here, let the air out, and just keep going down till it closes. A positive lock. Love that sound. So you can see the tent put up and down is very quickly. The room inside, because the tent is 1450 wide and 2.3 metres long from here to here, a guy of 6'6", now this is all to do with the angle of the tent. So as the tent opens up more, so if the tent's only at this angle, you've got no room to put your head. As it goes up further, this one is like this. So I'm 6'3", no problems. I have oodles of room. Some of the other tents, not so much room. Guys who are 6'6" fit in this tent, 100%. So for the guys who are taller, it's kind of the only tent that actually works for you guys here in my shop. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the actual car itself. Brand new 79 series, and with the 79 series here, portal axles from Marks Adapters. Now, he carries about 80 litres of water, and the reason why this is all kind of exciting is this car weighs in at 3,100 kilos as it stands, full of water, full of fuel. Now, that is like remarkably light, considering you've still got an ARB steel bar at the front and a big 1,200 pound winch. The suspension itself is still standard. So basically he's gotten 6 inches of lift, and the suspension is standard, and the geometry standard. So we have no bouncing, no bounce steering or any of that nature. So that's all pretty good. Anyway, I'll open this up. I'll get rid of this step out of the way, as we are completely professional. Everything here is in composite. So he's run with a draw fridge. as you can see, the storage as it is. All these are aluminium composite panels. So these are sandwich foam cell with aluminium bits on the side. And all this is made out of that dodgy material, which I'll get back to you. And Artie, if he gets excited, might even put it in the description. It runs 240 volt system, all inner drive, and that's pretty much this side. So plenty of storage, somewhere to do your stuff. Excellent idea. On the back we have one wheel. On the side, the ladder, which you keep inside. As you can see, this tent has been done a little bit different to what we normally do. Now, this was a full custom setup from Boss Aluminium. So he came in here, he had a specific requirement. He wanted to put the tent flat on top of the car. So there is no panel, there's no little 40mm channel that's running across the top of on the bottom of the tent. So we basically glued and screwed this down. This tent is not going anywhere. He is committed to this for a long time. Just quickly, Artie, I'll show you here. Oh, sorry, I'll go this way. Those were these brackets that I was talking to you before. These all had to be custom made, custom. There's not that much more of that bracket left. All right, so that all had to be custom done to make it all kind of fit. It's a difficult fit up at the best of times, I'll put that away. And you may think, oh, look at that, but there's heaps of bolts holding this on. This is super solid. There's a lot of bolts on the back holding that on as well. Anyway, we'll continue on to the other side. The whole reason to have a tour of this side, remember these Chinese ladders? We love them. Try not to get killed by the back wall. This is set up as a touring vehicle, so there is a lot of storage here. One for boxes, paddle boards, anything and everything you can think of that you need. Basically, the day stuff for cooking and cleaning is all on the other side, refrigeration and so forth. You can also put another refrigerator up here or a drawer fridge at the bottom. So again, he's left this very much empty to change as he goes short trip or a month or 2 or 3 months. So again, it's Artie, I've got to show you. As you can see here, it's quite a little technical room he's got here. ARB compressors, water filtration system, EnerDrive system. You can see all that on EnerDrive's site. We do not supply that here. This is something you have to get done elsewhere. We primarily do rooftop tents, awnings, cut troopies off, and also the canopy campers. So to have something like this as just a dedicated technical section is pretty good, because that just leaves everything else away. If you see up here, this is where we bolted the tent on with plates. We've put these eyelets in here so you can now tie up some more stuff. So realistically, the glue is holding it on, but we put 4 mechanical bolts in to make certain. I don't know why we did that, but we did that because the glue is not, it's not like it's glued all over, but it's glued in certain sections, it's enough. So anyway, we'll continue on. So what we got here, black duck seat covers. He's got the center console. I quizzed him about the fridge and he goes, I didn't think about the fridge initially, so there may be a little bit of change yet, or it may not be. The new 79 series are a long cry from the 2008 79 series, which I have. Actually, a 9 and 8. Anyway, I have too many cars. Inside, it's a lot more comfortable. The seats are much more comfortable. He also put sound deadening in this car, and he said, I'm not sure of the figures, I think it said it went from 75 or 80 and it lost 10. So if it was 80, it went to 70. If it was 70, it went to 60, because I can't exactly remember the numbers. So that is a marked difference when you're actually inside the car. Again, that's a lot of work and it's a little bit of weight, but hey, that's where you're going with all that. Rightio, there's not much. We go to the front of the car, Artie. Again, beast. Top of the bull bar, 1.5 metres off the ground. By my 208, I am getting, my single cab is like this. I'll be getting it wrapped and you'll get to see that soon enough. I I'm putting this bonnet on. I just love it. It really is. I have 2 other cars in this colour, and I do have a selection of cars. So I have 2 other cars in this colour, and I love this colour. It's one of my favourite all-time ones. I'll just put this away. Again, thank you very much, guys, for hanging around, listen to me go on about the Boss Aluminium tent and this beautiful 79 series. We have to thank Peter. We call him Portal Pete, obvious reason. Portal Pete for bringing us the car. Well, actually, we were fitting the awning today, and it said it was just an opportune time where I'm in my work clothes, not my nice ones, doing the video, and opportune time for Artie to come down. So again, thank you for Portal Pete for bringing his car down. It's a beautiful toy. He's going to have a lot of fun times with that. And again, also to 4X Adventures, Artie, for taking the video. We're all back in the swing of things. Stock is slowly starting to arrive. All you guys around the world, fantastic to be free. Let's go out there and enjoy our time. Good day, guys.
Have we finished filming already?
Yeah, of course we are. Would you like one?
Ooh.
I'll get one for Portal Pete as well.